At Bugg Elementary, students have the opportunity to experience learning in a different way. The learning, of course, begins in the classroom. At Bugg, students have the unique opportunity to use one-to-one technology. So the iPads, students in the classrooms create different projects as it supports learning and curriculum. But of course, it does not stop there. The students in this particular classroom are studying sound, and by using simply a pegboard and some strings, they're learning about the different qualities of sound. But the teacher doesn't just stop with them creating the projects. Of course, she has to have an example of how in the real world do we actually utilize what we're learning. So here we have, of course, a guitar. It is so important for students to be able to identify their strengths, because we are preparing them for many jobs that don't yet exist. So it's our goal to provide for them an experience from kindergarten through 5th grade where they've had an opportunity to actually work with artists in residence who create art projects, and either it's a career for them or it could possibly be a hobby. We don't focus all the time on making sure that students are writing or just reading content. They're experiencing the learning process. So for an example, through the art of dance, students have the opportunity to learn about the different parts of the body as they're also assessed on those parts of the body. But instead of just taking a test about it, they have to creatively create a dance using those different parts. So it's our goal to make sure that we don't just assess them in one way, but they have the opportunity to creatively explore all of the gifts and talents that they may possess in a unique way. We focus on the individual student as a learner. So whatever unique gifts and talents that your children bring to us, we try to make sure that through their curriculum and through the learning, they're able to demonstrate where their strengths are. But also throughout their kindergarten through 5th grade experience, by the time they leave us, you'll know exactly what areas your child enjoys, as well as the areas that, of course, they have to put forth a little more effort. So if you want to know exactly what your child's strengths may be, then this is the place for you.